My name is Floyd Bailey. I am with Rochester Solar Technologies, which is a division of O'Connor Electric. O'Connor Electric is a very well established local company. They're in Rochester, Syracuse, and Buffalo. They've been around since 1911. Rochester Solar Technologies was acquired by O'Connor Electric about a year ago, and Rochester Solar Technologies was founded by Sean Lassard, and he was located in Brockport. His company grew to the point where he was contracting out a lot of the work to O'Connor, and it became attractive for O'Connor to buy them out and allow them to use their resources, which has helped immensely. We do installations for residential, commercial, industrial. We have done several schools who are funded by the Honeywell Corporation helps to fund them. But for residentials and for commercial, most of the funding that makes it attractive comes from NYSERDA, New York State Research Development Authority. They provide about 50% of the cost. The other part of the funding comes from a state tax credit, which is about 25% of your out-of-pocket cost, and a 30% federal tax credit of your out-of-pocket cost. So between those three, NYSERDA, the state, and the federal, you're getting perhaps 70% of the cost paid. Makes it very affordable. Without that, it would not be. We use very high efficient panels that are rated at about 230 watts per panel. The panels are standard size, 3 by 5, and they're roof mounted on an existing roof or a new build. We are in most of the towns around Rochester. We cover from Syracuse, Buffalo, and we install all the way up till December, and then we have a lull during that time where we can't install because we have to be mindful of safety reasons. So we then start again by April. But we do sales and promotions throughout the year. We go into schools. We do seminars. We're at functions like this, and we are growing rapidly with the new federal incentives, state incentives, NYSERDA credits. It's very affordable. One of the problems we have is that educating the people, getting to understand the cost and the efficiency. Most people will ask, is there enough sun in Rochester? And indeed there is. There is enough to power, as exampled by the houses we have done, by the schools we have done, and by all the new requirements or requests that we're getting. So it is affordable in Rochester, it's doable, and it's effective. So I would say we're glad to be here today. This is a really good function. We've got a lot of inquiries. We've got a lot of interest from the schools, and many of them said that they would love to have it in their schools, but they don't know how to do it, but they're going to go and try to see if they can get their administrators to start looking at it. Very big source of energy for schools. During the summertime when they're not using it, they could send all that energy back to the grid. Most of the systems are grid tied, meaning that you will tie to the power grid, you'd feed to the grid where it's stored and use it when you are ready for it. If you use more than you produce, you'll buy. If you use less, you'll either store it as a credit or sell it back to them at the same rate that they buy from you, that they sell it to you.